Hi everyone, this is Reverend Kate Fronta of Healing Works Inc., and I welcome your presence today. May our time together build a bridge of discovery and connection. Today we're going to talk about loving kindness practice. This is one of my favorite practices. It is also called Metta practice, and the word Metta means gentle friend. This is a great image to keep in mind as we go through this practice. Loving kindness has a mantra. It's 4 simple lines, and it has also a recipient. The recipient at first is always yourself. Now there are people who are going to resist this by saying other beings in the world need loving kindness more than I do, or they'll say I don't deserve loving kindness, but please stick to this recipe of having yourself be the recipient of your first practices of loving kindness, and say the mantra aimed at yourself, and it will help build a bridge and a good base for you to then send loving kindness out into the world. The wise Buddhists who developed this knew what they were doing. Trust the process. So here's the mantra. Get yourself in your spine-aligned position, whether your bum's on the cushion or your feet are firmly on the floor, and just take some nice breaths. These are the 4 phrases. You inhale and you say, "May I be safe." And then you inhale, and on your next exhalation, "May I be healthy." May I be happy. May I live in peace. Those 4 lines. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May I live in peace. So as you say that first line, you inhale, and then as you exhale, you say the first line, "May I be safe," and then in your mind, conjure up all of the ways you feel safe. How do you most feel safe? And try to really feel that in your body. Then you inhale and go to the line that follows, "May I be healthy." And imagine yourself with complete radiant health. Go to the 3rd line, inhale, and as you exhale, you say, "May I be happy." What brings you happiness? See it, smell it, taste it, hear it, feel it, all of your senses with happiness. And finally, the last line, you inhale, and as you exhale, say, "May I live in peace." And as you say that, really embody peace in your life. And then you repeat. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May I live in peace. I do recommend that you say this out loud. Go at your own pace. If your pace is different from mine, feel free to turn the volume down so I don't distract you. Once you've learned the mantra, you're on your own. You may whisper it, you may say it in your head, but it is best when you're learning to say it out loud. So, friends, are you ready? Most people cast their eyes down, some close their eyes. And let's begin. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May I live in peace. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May I live in peace. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May I live in peace. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May I live in peace. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May I live in peace. Last one. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. May I live in peace. And now wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and you can open your eyes if they were closed. How are you feeling right now? Rest in the kindness that you feel for yourself and trust that it does radiate out into the world. So after much practice with metta focused on yourself, several weeks is recommended. It will be time to send metta to a loved one, someone who it's easy to generate loving feelings for. So if it's your partner or your child, if you have teenagers, you might want to focus on them when they were infants, if they're challenging you while we're in lockdown right now. But if it's your partner, use the name. May my partner be safe. May my partner be healthy, and so on. And then after several weeks of practice with the loved one, then you practice with someone who they call a neutral person. Now normally I suggest a grocery store worker because you may not know them, you don't have an opinion one way or another, but right now they are some of our local heroes, so you might want to find a different person, someone that you truly don't have feelings one way or the other about because you just don't know them, and send them loving kindness. May the clerk be safe. May the clerk be healthy, and so on. You do that for several weeks. So now you have a wealth of strong foundation of metta under your belt. You've sent to yourself, you've sent to a loved one, you've sent to a neutral person for weeks, and now it's time to pick a challenge person. Someone that you have a stormy relationship with, or that you find yourself struggling with at times. That's the person you need to pick. And you send them metta practice. May be safe. May he or she be healthy. And you do that for several weeks. And then after that, you are free to start riffing, if you will, on how to send metta. So you can go to, may all the beings to my left be safe. May all the beings to my right be safe. Or you can say, may all the trees and rocks be safe. May all the waters and air be safe. You can choose all beings, all peoples, may all who are suffering be safe. And this is then the way that you ultimately can give back with metta practice. But remember, come back and send yourself some loving kindness every now and then after you've graduated and gone and sent metta all across the universe. Remember to come back to yourself. There is one more thing that you can do with metta practice. You may have seen prayer beads of any kind. They can be rosaries or mala beads or these handy little bracelets that come in all different colors now, because each color has a different healing property for all the different beads. These are a little trickier because they don't have a start and an end bead, like the 108 mala string beads have that bead that tells you when you've hit 108, or rosaries that have the decades. They're easier to mark. But these are nice to use because you can mark when each time you're passing through the mantra, you advance the bead. So you pick a bead to start and you run through, may I be safe, may I be healthy, may I be happy, may I live in peace, and then you advance a bead. And what's nice about the bead practice is that you can add just that tiny bit of physical movement, which gives you, it's almost like giving your brain a little candy to keep it a little more occupied so you can really focus on the meditation. Thoughts will come in and interrupt you, and that is okay. It's normal. Invite the thoughts to float on by, and then return to your breathing and to your mantra. And you'll do great with metta practice, loving kindness practice. This is a sweet and gentle gift, and we give it to ourselves when we practice, and it is a gift that is then shared out with the world when we go, whether physically or online. How we go out in the world now is so different, but the energy of this loving kindness practice does radiate out, and it is doing good in the world. I thank you so much for your time today, and I wish you well. This is Reverend Kate Fronta with Healing Works, Inc. Many, many blessings.